the first beatitude is an interesting one. They all let me see, all but 3 of them start with Tuvehun, and then one starts with Tuvekun, intriguingly, and then there's 2 that don't start with that. So Tuvehun is that this is the blessed are part. So what does it mean to bless? I'm going to ask a lot of questions, and people don't want to answer because they don't want to look silly. And it's not like I'm setting you up. All my questions are setups, but I just revealed that. But it's all for they're all setups. It's all for good value and fun. But so what does bless mean? People like, bless you, my child. What does that mean? I bless you. I'm going to say something. We're not in a church, so I can say it. I already said that. I dropped the F-bomb right in the first sentence. Accidentally. It was the word I was going to censor, and it's the one I sent out there. But this whole idea of a blessing is something that you kind of give. And I'll give you the word for bless in Aramaic. You want to hear it? Barak. Barak. Does that sound familiar? Barak. Or Baruch. And I'll also say, and I am not being political. I am not. I just want to say, because of the Ethiopic Somali roots, which come from Amharic and Ge'ez, which come directly from Aramaic, the sound Wabama means light in the sky or light from the sky. First of all, holy comes from the Greek holos, which means whole. Full, complete. That's what holy means, complete. It means that there's no aspect of it that we have deemed demonic. What does demon mean? In Aramaic, that's the word shadain. It's like if I had a singing bowl and I hit it and then I grabbed it and I went tink. That's what a demon is. It's shutting off part of our being because we don't like how it feels. And you know what we've shut off in our being in the last 4,000 years? The feminine, the shadow, the magnetism. We just want to hold what's in our hand and buy it and sell it to each other. All we want's the masculine. But that's not divine masculine. Divine masculine can only be divine in balance with the feminine. Coming back to this idea of bless. Bless is an interesting word because in ancient Aramaic, it's not possible to bless somebody. You can't bless someone. You can only be in a state of blessing, which then resonates that experience for the person in front of you. And even in that state of blessing, when that's offered to them, we're going to come back to this in the terms of love. When you say love and holiness in the 5th beatitude, even if you're in that state of wide open love, wide open blessing, that doesn't mean that the person in front of you is going to feel roses and sunshine. If they've got a lot of buried content in their system, they can actually come after you. And I've had it happen in healing events where people lash out toward me. Because that's what's on top. Those are the demons on top. The demons don't come from out there. It's just our shut down parts of ourselves. The stuff that comes from out there is what's the cleanup crew. So before we dig into this, let's say I've got 2 1-square-foot patches of grass 20 feet apart from each other on the same lawn. And I measure it for bugs, buzzards, creepy crawlies. This all comes from Dr. Michael Rice. Beetles, ants, all that stuff. I come over here and do the same measurements. They're going to be about the same, aren't they? But if I come over here to this one and I drop the carcass of a dead rabbit, maybe that's your experiences of being molested as a child. Maybe that's the experience, whatever it is, drop that dead rabbit over here and then I let it sit at 98.6 degrees for 24 hours. And then I come back. Do you think there might be a difference in the measurements of creepy crawlies between that square foot patch and this one? But what do we blame as the source of dis-ease, as the source of demonic possession? We blame the cleanup crew that showed up to clean on what was already dead. And then when you project the cleanup crew away, what actually happens? It's going to find a place that has no water, no maya, no movement, that's been shut down, something that's already mata, it's already dead, and it's going to feed on that. So it doesn't matter how many times you project it out of the system, if the system is dead, it's going to find anything, anywhere to latch into. You get that? We're looking at the whole thing backward. So that breath thing's going to keep coming back.